Welcome to my video about fitting the remote start, remote locking, central locking kits to my MX5. In this video I'll be showing wiring diagrams, how to do it, where I got the kit from. It cost me about 40 quid to get everything done, maybe 50. Let's get into it. I decided to do this video because a person on Facebook said to me that they would like to do it on theirs, and I said I did it with a little kit from eBay and it didn't cost a lot, and it's very easy to wire in. You only need very little electrical knowledge. So what you don't have to do, but what I have done, is I've got the key, I've got the immobilizer ring, and I've put that behind the dash with the immobilizer from my key taped to it, so that the immobilizer is satisfied, so the car will still prime the fuel pump. And the steering lock, if there's no key blade in here, you've got two options. You can cut off your key blade, put your immobilizer back there and the key half of it in this part of the lock, but then you can never ever start your car again with the key. So I didn't opt for that. I drilled out the steering lock underneath. This is from a guide I found on the internet, but what you have to do is drill a little hole in the centre of this and then pull the spring out with some pliers, which you'll see after you drill the hole. You'll see a spring, and then that's your steering lock then gone, and then you've just got to wire into this, your central locking system and your brake pedal switch, and they all go up the box up there. It takes no more than 2 hours to have it all done. Mine took a bit longer because I took the time to 3D print the engine start stop button, and this kit locks and unlocks as you walk to and from the car. One click of the engine start button will put the ignition on, which turns the radio on, the clock on, and then one more tap puts them on. Now if I was to hold it, it would start the car, but if I just tap it, it turns the ignition off. So basically I've smoothed over the keyhole and sprayed it matte black. Still might have a bit of finishing to do because it's not quite the right colour. Underneath here is where the box is actually mounted. You do have to connect onto the brake switch, which I can't see if the camera can see that. Which triggers the normally would trigger the brake lights, which it still does. You've just keyed into it to get your brake function for this. The sensors for the passive keyless entry system get mounted as far forward as you can in the car. So I've stuck mine on the front of the dash and ran the cable round the side, and the other one is the furthest rear in the car, and mine's just behind here. It's not even stuck down yet, I haven't even stuck it down, but yeah, just there. And then once you've just removed this area of the dash and this down here, this is the plug that I reference in my design, which I'll be posting up in a minute. This is as the photo is on my drawing, exactly like that. We have the 6 connections there, that are all coloured. They're coloured on the drawing in the right colours, as they are for my car anyway. But if not, just reference the plug because the ignition barrels will be the same. I don't know if the wire colours would have changed. And then the box is just stuffed up the back of there. Ignore the wiring at the minute because it's a bit temporary because I tried to rush it through this video. And I also have wiring from my light bar and my boost gauge, which doesn't actually work at the minute, but I will be fixing. Now I am going to include a little promotional video of mine that I made over the weekend, just of the car. Let me know what you think. It's just me trying to flex my editing skills because I've got to make these videos better in some way because some of them fall flat. I'm trying to get more consistency on the channel, so if you'd like to see me grow as a YouTuber, like, subscribe and comment.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.